What is going on, peoples? How are you doing? Bougie brother here. No, I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know, but hopefully I can help you see things from a different point of view based on my life experiences. Full disclosure, I am not doing this to be contrarian, and yes, I am a lifelong Steelers fan. Antonio Brown, public enemy number one at this point in time. Really? Why? If we could maybe separate the emotional attachment that we seem to have with as the NFL turns drama, and let's just look at it, and maybe we could see why we got here. I'm not giving excuses to some of the outlandish behavior, but I can give reason. So put yourself in Antonio Brown's shoes. You have had a hard upbringing. Many have, but look into his. His was hard. You are a once-in-a-lifetime once-in-a-generation athlete in the NFL. Perennial all-star, ready to challenge the pantheons of the greatest of all time. Almost assuredly, if things continue, a first-ballot Hall of Famer. What do you do when you are sitting there feeling that you are being held back? Because your quarterback doesn't want to throw you the ball because he wants to prove a point. When you're in a pissing contest, both parties get wet. That's facts. So you are sitting here, you do outlandish things, at some point you get fed up. But are we not taught to work and to do everything possible to succeed? The most successful people in the world are often not well adjusted and well equipped to handle all sorts of situations. They know one thing: how to be great at what they do. And we are to fault him for this? So everybody's got a grudge, and I don't. I don't agree with some of the behavior that he did, and I wish, of course, that it might have been handled different. But we're talking extenuating circumstances that are playing out in real time of a man who is fighting for his legacy. Think about that. What would you do? Are you trying to be held back from your greatness so everyone can see? Because somebody wants to show you they're the boss. The Pittsburgh Steelers may have enabled, and who knows, I don't know all the background. Nobody knows all the background. And of course, there's always he said, she said, and then there is the in-between, and the truth lies there. So the Steelers get fed up with him. They want to deal him. On the business sense of this, I can understand why they won't trade him to the New England Patriots or a rival. Why are you going to reward somebody you feel has had bad behavior and then also make it to where your opponent or your rivals have an upper hand? So they deal him to the Raiders. And then go to the Raiders. Okay, Antonio Brown really doesn't want to be with the Raiders. Let's just be real. Not hating the Raiders, but he's going to go from Big Ben, who is a great quarterback, to Carr, who is a good quarterback, and we'll see what happens. He does get paid. But once again, he's looking at his talents are going to be squandered, and he's not going anywhere. And you're saying, well, he's a football player. This is what he signed up for. You sign a contract. Okay, we're not going to get into how the NFL teams can fire you at any point in time just because you're not living up to the contract. They have a contract too, but it's very much a one-sided contract. Well, you're getting paid millions. Let's not go into checking somebody else's wallet. If you could get paid to do something that no one else could do, look yourself in the mirror. You also would do it. So don't hate on somebody who can do something that we can't as normal people. Good for him. So he gets traded to the Raiders, and he finds out that the Patriots really wanted him and that the Steelers wouldn't deal him. So now here's how the soap opera goes. The NFL, as the NFL turns, he's doing everything he can to get released because he knows probably back channel He knows that the Patriots won him. And is that not the proverbial and ultimate FU to the Pittsburgh Steelers and the NFL for him to land with arguably the best coach and best quarterback of all time? I dislike the Patriots because they beat the Steelers. I'm a fan, not a fanatic. Do I like seeing him go there? As a Steeler fan, no. Because we couldn't beat them before. I don't expect us to beat them now. Do I celebrate how he did it and the way he went about to get there? I can't celebrate it and I can't condemn it. Because we're talking about a man who did everything he felt he had to do, are you prepared to become a pariah? To make the ultimate sacrifice, living your life in a microscope for everyone, the whole world to see, to get what you want. I would. So, all or nothing. Antonio Brown decided, I'm going to push my chips. I am all in on making myself the best wide receiver of all time, and I am not going to let the play of a bad quarterback or a mediocre quarterback or a stubborn quarterback hold me back from showcasing my greatness. So I will either be playing with someone who can let me display my talents, or yes, I might just take my ball and go home. The bad part is how social media has portrayed this, and I understand the clickbait about it. I couldn't get away from it. I made a rant yesterday about it because I truly am fed up with it. I couldn't get away from it. I don't even care about the story, to be honest, because it doesn't affect my life. It doesn't affect my checkbook. But I'm inundated with alerts every 10, 15 minutes. Refresh, Antonio Brown check, drama. I don't care. So I made a rant about it. It wasn't meant to be political. If you listen to the end, it's about how social media is a monster from a low B movie that is just on the loose and rampant, and it doesn't seem to be able to be put back in the box or the toothpaste back in the tube. And so we live minute to minute, second by second, refresh by refresh. And I didn't want it anymore. I don't care. Let him do what he does. The drama's playing out, millionaires fighting with billionaires. And the rest of us common people get jealous of that because they say, how can you not live with that money? Why should you not? It's a gladiator sport. You signed up for it. I would give everything if I could make millions. Okay, well, we're not all created equal. Good things happen to bad people all the time. Just do the best you can with your life and quit looking for gratification through somebody else's. And I would hope that we wouldn't judge other people for doing what they feel that they have to do. Is that not the American way? Grind, do whatever you have to do to succeed. That is capitalism. Now, it's a bit extreme, yes. But seriously, people, that's where we've come. This is long, and it probably didn't make it through it, but it's okay. I'm not being contrarian. I just want you to maybe see, or hope that you could see things without the emotion from a person who's trying to be great and doing what he has to do it. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Those that stuck around, if you hate me for this, yeah, I understand. If you can see past the emotions of it and try to see it from his point of view and where it doesn't affect you, maybe you can. I am striving for progress, not perfection. I hope you are too. Have a blessed day, everybody.